What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to go over, as you can see, my overall portfolio, which I shared with you guys when we started this June 14 of 2022. I told you guys exactly what to buy in a long-term portfolio. I know you guys are always asking me, Antonio, what should I buy? What should I sell? I've been doing this series. This is our third video in a little over a year and a half now, and kind of showing us how to hold long. At this point, all of the currently holds are past the 1-year mark of capital gains and will be considered as a long-term capital gains versus short-term capital gains. So I'm going to update because I am starting to sell some stuff into the markets, show you guys what I'm selling, what I'm buying, what my planning is going forward. You know, as always, guys, look at the performance. I put the last 5 years. Return was exactly June 15, 2022, as you guys can see up here, and it's currently been about 29.85%, which is kind of insane. Let's go look at the market real quick. Let's pull up the S&P 500 here real quick just to see. We did 29.85% from June 15, 2022. Let's see how much is the overall. If you just invest in the overall S&P 500, would you done better? Would you done worse? Let's see. You would have been up 18.70% if you had simply followed S&P 500, guys. This means that by following my video, we outperformed S&P 500 by 11%, which is insane. So we take into consideration the S&P goes up about 7 to 9% on average, and you know it's kind of outperformed because we picked up during the bear market. We've completely obliterated. We did positive plus 11%, not just on the all S&P 500. And you guys can see we pretty much bought near the bottoms. We bought right here's when I made that video. Went a tiny bit lower, but I mean, look at us. It just wasn't, there wasn't much better to buy, and we even made this second low here, September's. Down here, there was not much, some stocks like Apple and such were not making new lows, so we did buy almost exactly at exact bottoms. And let's go over give you a quick refresher. What do we hold? Most of it, 26% was in the VOO. 7% in Microsoft and 7% in Apple. As I told you guys, I told Microsoft is going to be a really key player and probably more likely outperform Apple. That's why I decided to go more into Microsoft, or equally Microsoft into Apple. While if you look at S&P 500, it's more Apple than Microsoft. And what has Microsoft been doing? Look at this, all-time highs. It's sitting well past the previous all-time highs. If you look at Apple, it's actually still a little bit under the all-time high. So again, seeing that Microsoft shout was very good, as well as the Apple one, 7% all in good. And you know, with this one's with Microsoft up will be more likely bringing this down to 5% and holding this in cash in the line. So for today's video is we're gonna be going over. I'm gonna be holding cash more than reinvesting some other assets. We'll be investing some of it, but you know, I'll break that down. So I will be lowering this from 7% to 5%, and Apple from 7% to 6%. So take 2% away from Microsoft and 1% away from Apple. Google's currently, we are holding 5%. And as you guys can see, we still do have some ways to go with Google, in my opinion. I think Google has a good chance to at least get to 145. So I probably more likely will not be touching Google percent and keep it at 5%. Then we have UNH, which is one of the biggest holding in, I believe it's the biggest holding in the Dow Jones. Again, flirting with this all-time highs area around 550, 540. That's a good area to start shaving a little bit of this off from 4%. Tesla will not be touching 3%. Nvidia, which is more than likely when this video comes out, we're gonna see a new earnings. So this might be much different. But currently we're seeing all-time highs with $505. We bought this in June, guys. In June of last year, which was right here. So we've done a little more than a 2x on this. So again, another one that I'm looking to take profits in, waiting for dips to start buying back up. IVW, which is iShares S&P 500 growth, is one I would not be touching. With AMD, very similar to Nvidia. Then we got over here, we got Walmart, another one that has not performed as well due to earnings, but one that is was with sitting at all-time highs shortly before, which was something that you could look and take profits on. Now, since this has dipped, I probably will not be touching this at all. And looking for another push to at least in the 160s, you're gonna start holding it, especially since we are on a major level of support, as you can see right over here. Then we got Qualcomm, PG, SQ. We'll go over SQ. SQ is it's something that I It's a company I liked a lot, and I still do. It did not have some of the best returns since we bought it. As you guys can see, we probably are still down on it. See, June 2022 was right around September, August. June, so we're a little bit under it. If not, I would have bought more in the 4 area if it can retest this COVID low, which it did. There's one area I would have bought more. It's currently seeing 60. I still do have a price target of 100 on it. So I will not be selling any of it until we hit the $90 to $100 range. And if it dips back in the $40 area, this is something that I would be willing to go from 2% more than likely to a 3 to even 4%. Gold, we're still holding. Gold's very strong, and gold has been done pretty decently. It's kind of been sitting near the all-time area, had this big dip, then rallied back up. But one more ticker that we are been accumulating on is uranium. Uranium currently sitting at 8.54, but we'll buy any dips on uranium, pretty much anything under 750. It's been a good dip buy. We started accumulating this at 750, right around this area. If you follow me on social media like Instagram and in our private Discord group, I've alerted I've been accumulating this at 750 area. And again, looking for double digits on this, more likely looking for 10 before scaling some of this off. And with UUU, you can take some of that cash that we'd be holding from Microsoft or Apple from taking profits, and Nvidia. So all those Apple, Nvidia, I will put some of it into UUU. With UUU, I will go as high as 4% of my overall portfolio into it. So, take that for what it is. Then we got Qualcomm, PG, and JP Morgan. We'll go Qualcomm, another one. Has done pretty good. It's been sitting pretty much from June when we bought it. Was roughly right around this area. Sitting somewhat break-even-ish. Price target I have for this is going to be around that 150 area. Sure, super ugly in this, so I'm looking for around this 150 area, or I will not be looking to shift some off. And very similar to JP and PG, I will more likely holding this XLE, XLF. 2 other ETFs that I do like to hold on them and sell them off on pumps. Now, Snowflake, something that's really interesting. If we look at Snowflakes, it's been lagging a little bit, pretty much sitting break-even-ish on this pretty much this whole year. And this currently is something that I like to call the doghouse. It's sitting in a doghouse, which means it's sitting in a huge consolidation area that's like you don't know where this is going to go. I had two massive rallies here, huge double top into this massive sell-off. And now it's pretty much sitting in this doghouse. And now I'm looking for a breakout on either direction. If we do break this lower trend line, more than likely I'll be closing my 2% into Snowflake for a loss and bringing this to a 0% and holding cash and putting it somewhere else. But if we do break above this and we close and hold above this 195 area, 199, 195 area, I will be looking to potentially bring this out to a 3% stake and aim for this $340 area on Snowflake. Snowflake is a company that I like. It's a company that Warren Buffett is still holding. So if he's holding it, we still do get a belief in it. Then we got Costco, PLTR. I'm just chilling on it. I'm looking for 30 plus on PLTR. Berkshire Hathaway, BRKB. Talking about Warren Buffett here with Snowflake. So how has he been doing? That old man still got it, man. The old man still got it. He's chilling. He's near all-time highs. Again, no reason to sell this. Had a pretty rough October, actually. But currently, the way we've been holding it, we're just going to hold strong on this. And since June 2022, pretty nice returns, almost up $100 per share on it. Now we got Amazon. This got Amazon all the way down here, right? We got a big dog, Microsoft, Apple, Google, Tesla, all the way up here. We got Amazon all the way down here. As you guys know, I'm not very bullish on Amazon long term. And as you guys can see, the charts mostly agree with me. We're sitting, compared to the other FANG stocks, still sitting minus 25% from the all-time highs, doing even worse than what Meta was. If you look at Meta, right, when we bought Meta, look at this. Meta's only 11% from the all-time highs. And when we bought Meta in June of 2022, was sitting roughly right here, $165 area. So with Meta, we're just gonna chill. We're just gonna hold, wait for all-time highs, and we're gonna put Amazon again. Probably get back to all-time highs. It's something I'm not huge bullish on the all-time, so I probably wouldn't touch it. Visa, QQ, we have XLE, which is a real estate sector. We're not attached to this as well. Then we have Lululemon, Athletica. It's Lululemon and the company Athletica, the same company. Lululemon, again, another great buy if you look back in June of 2022, which was down here in $299. It's sitting at $440. I have a price target of 500 plus. Lululemon, guys, let's go to the mall and see how they've been doing. One, I will be removing, it's coming up, the Robinhood markets. I thought I heard more potential, especially with same as what's his name, some Franklin Bean or whatever. But this suddenly will be cutting. We only had 1%, so it happens. But HUD will not be a company that we will be holding anymore. So make sure we remove HUD from your equation. While Nike, Home Depot, and XLV, which is healthcare, will be holding everything. Same with silver, Coca-Cola, and if you look at Coinbase, actually, or other one, it's small. Look at Coinbase. Look at what it was, as it's been mooning well past 106 now. And when we're buying it in June of 2022, it was all the way right here. It's been one of our greatest buy, near ultimate lows at 55%. $55, and currently sitting a little over $100, so near 100% gain. It did go a little bit lower right here in the 30s, $30, but look at this. Look at this massive rally on it, and this kind of has room to maybe 140, 150. Since we do hold 1%, we'll be keep holding this. And the interesting thing about Coinbase is that if coin has gone up 100% from the lows, and has provided a great return while trying to invest into Bitcoin, as we didn't have an ETF to put on M1 in Bitcoin. Bitcoin crypto should be its own type of investment. So those are the updates. We'll be taking rough profits on Microsoft, Apple, Google, United Health Group. Not touching Tesla, taking profits on Nvidia, and we'll have to see what happens with the earnings. Same with AMD. SQ, we're like to accumulate at 40 and keep holding until we get that triple digit, $100 plus. Walmart will not be touching. Qualcomm will not be touching. PG, JP Morgan, Energy, Snowflake, we might be either taking profits or have an overall stop loss on it, as well as pretty much everything else we're not touching. And kind of just laying these ride, and we'll see how far you can get to. Since we've been holding this 29.85%, we'll see next year. Where will this be? 40%, 50%? How much can we outperform the S&P 500 for? As always, guys, if you learn more the stock market, these videos and everything in between, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Peace.